The next company on stage is Sailo, Bogdan Batog from the US. Please.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me.
Hello,
My lover stands on
my name is Bogdan and I'm the co-founder and CTO of Sailo.
and watches the ships.
Almost 40 million Americans rented a boat last year. Worldwide, $35 billion were spent on boat rentals in 2014. That's $35 billion. And do you know how these people found their boats? Renters have to individually call charters to get pricing and availability. And if they're lucky enough to find an acceptable option, they are emailed or faxed a contract, which has to be sent back with payment information. Almost 90% of all boat rentals are still done like that. The market is fragmented. There's no price transparency, and it's all done offline. This market is inefficient. Sailo is changing this by bringing boat rentals online. We simplify the frustrating rental process that typically takes days and turn it into one that takes minutes. With Sailo, renting a boat is a three-step process: browse, select, and book. We started operations in spring of 2015, and we've been growing on average by 35% a month. During this time, our supply has reached 1,500 boats, and we're growing by 40% a month. In fact, we are the biggest player in our core markets of Miami and New York, and we're currently expanding to the Caribbean and parts of Mediterranean. We've grown quickly because our unique approach resonates with our customers. Our customer satisfaction rate is 98%. We're a product and technology-driven team. Our founders are Stanford engineers and Columbia Business School graduates with entrepreneurship and business experience in both startups and multinationals. Also, we recently graduated Techstars New York 2015 class, and we're all from Europe. We believe that the future of boating is defined by easy access enabled by technology. Please visit Sailo.com and tell us what you think. If you have any questions.
Questions?
The transaction itself is probably very similar to Airbnb, yes?
Yes, it is, yeah.
100% copy of Airbnb as far as the transaction is concerned, the transaction segment.
Yes, it is. Boat owners set their own prices. We charge the customers, we pay the boat owners.
And who was the first investor? I haven't heard it.
I didn't mention the first investors. We were part of the Techstars in New York 2015, so they are part of our stakeholders now. We raised so far almost $500,000 from friends and family mostly, and individual angels.
How does the revenue model over here? Hey, how are you? How does the revenue model work? Airbnb model makes sense. When does it tip over? Where do you break even? How big does it have to be to make sense?
We typically take 20% of a transaction, but so far we've been focused more on growth, not necessarily on breaking even.
No, I get that, but like, how many boats would you have to rent to actually break even? Where does it make?
I don't have the exact numbers, but we so far have been the revenue so far has been up to $300,000 in 1 year and a few months, and the target for this year is 1.4 million.
Thanks.
I have some questions. Boats, I charter a lot of boats. Boats are usually a lot more expensive than renting a room on Airbnb. You said $300,000. How many boats was that, if you don't mind sharing?
It's been a bit over 150 customers. So the average ticket is somewhere around $2,000.
What is the size of boats you're giving out mostly?
Rather larger than 20 feet. 20 feet.
How long?
The The
Like how
size
lo-
of the boat or the duration of the trip?
Rental. How long is the rental of the boat?
The rental is typically 1 day because we've been focused mostly on the American market. But the European market is different.
Thank you.
Thank you.